Children are a special gift from God, meant to be protected, meant to be nurtured, the future of our generation. But when evil pervades a system, law and order takes a backseat. OMONIYUN, the defilement and destruction of the future.
I played the role of OMONIYUN. She's a nurse. She's a lover of kids. She's a lover of kids, and she's someone everybody loves in the community. So that's my character. OMONIYUN. Okay, in English, it means children are as precious as coral beads. Iyun is coral beads. So like children are very precious as coral beads.
Meant to be protected, meant to be nurtured, the future of our generation.
Yeah, I saw to a certain extent. Let me not lie, I saw to a certain extent, and I like what I saw. I liked what I saw. Picture quality, the general production. I liked it, and I hope and pray that it resonates with the audience, resonates with them.
But when evil pervades a system, law and order takes a backseat.
Faithfully is a character of a young girl who was molested by a stepfather with Shedeke. He, got her pregnant and he infected her with HIV. So because Faithfully's mother is a woman that was more concerned about keeping her married with Shedeke. She didn't give listening ears to her daughter. So she confided in her best friend, Sarah. So Sarah introduced her to an abortion pill, which she used, and she had complications. So she ended in the hospital. It was at the hospital she found out that she was HIV positive, and she couldn't take it out. So she took her life. She committed suicide. So basically, that's the character of Faithfully. She was unfortunate. She didn't have a good, she didn't have a good relationship with her mom, because her mom wanted to stay in her marriage, so she was not listening to her daughter. She was negligent, and so she was unfortunate. So let me say unlucky. So things happen, and these are things that are happening in society. Children, the people that you trust, the people that you're supposed to put your faith in, are the ones molesting you, and you don't know who to talk to. So so that's character of Faithfully.
Segun Arinze, Dayo Amusa, Muyiwa Ademola, Toyin Alausa, Nkechi Blessing, Seilat Adebowale, Abimbola Thomas, and a host of others. OMONIYUN.
I don't think it's only single parents and divorces children. Even married, the family unit that is intact, couples that are together, and it has to do with sensitivity and just a split of second of not noticing, unattention. People who are together, their children also go through it. Either the driver molest them, or the house help, the houseboy, the gardener, the domestic staffs, or even in school, teachers. People you least expect are the ones who perpetrate. Let me shock you, uncles. And as the story of OMONIYUN, stepfathers. So it's not because they are divorced or because they are single parents. Yes, they probably might be prone to. The percentage might be higher, but they are not the only ones. So I think all we need to do is to be more attentive, be sensitive to the children, because the signs are always there. When a child starts going through molestation, they are usually withdrawn. They're usually scared. They fidget at every slightest opportunity. You'll be wondering, why there's something wrong, or why is this child suddenly quiet? Why is this child suddenly sober? Always in a bad mood. There must be something going on. If you can reach out to the child's heart, and when the child eventually tells you, try and believe. Don't say, I'm going to kill more. Don't say, how can you? Some people just believe that it's not possible. They don't even want to look at the possibilities of such things happening. So when they tell us as adults that they are being touched or they are being molested, we should be sensitive enough to believe them, understand them, and take swift actions.
OMONIYUN, the day-by-day story of a disadvantaged child. OMONIYUN, produced by Dayo Amusa and directed by Muyiwa Ademola, powered by Amzador Productions. OMONIYUN, don't miss it. Cinema calling.
I
didn't write the script. I didn't write the story. It was written by Dayo Amusa. But when I got the synopsis of the story, he called me like, okay, sis, I have the story, and I think you will like it. So he sent me the synopsis. I read through it, and I'm like, wow, this looks good. And I'm like, okay, can you send me the whole script? Which he did. I read through. I did 1 or 2 corrections, and then he had to go and make another draft. So when I read the script, I'm like, okay, fine, this is it. But before then, I've had the opportunity to experience a particular situation way back in Shagamu, whereby this 11-year-old, she was actually an 11-year-old girl, that actually fell into the child molestation and everything. So when the story came in, I'm like, okay, fine, I like treating stories that deals with social issues. I think I have strength in it. I don't know, it's just something that I kind of like doing. So I'm like, okay, fine. This issue of child molestation, child abuse, girl-child marriage and all that is rampant in our society. Like, we don't get to address it. Not because we don't know it's existing, but probably because, okay, let's say we're not being voiced out like we should on it. So I'm like, this is another platform for me to get to the audience, try to educate people, both the kids and the older ones and all that. And I guess that's what actually prompted me thinking of the script. Well, truthfully, because I am still spending, I wouldn't say this is the total cost of production, because I am still spending. The movie is just going to the cinema. But I had a challenge while shooting the movie. We shot the movie at first at Abeokuta, and then unfortunately for me, I lost like 65 content of the movie, which we actually lost all. So we're trying to retrieve it, but fortunately we were able to retrieve just 35% of the movie. And then I got frustrated. So I had to keep it aside for a while, thinking through what I needed to do, because 60% is not 50, it's not 70, it's not little content. It was more like the entire movie is gone. So do I want to forgo this project, or do I want to go ahead? I kept it for a while, and then after I'm like, no. I have a message I want to pass. I have this positive zeal about what I have inside of me that I want to put out there. Okay, Dayo, you have to do this. So I had to call everybody back. Like, okay, fine, this is the situation of things this is the situation of things we have to reshoot this movie. So we changed location, and then we took the job to Ijebu. They called all my cast and crew and everybody, and to be fairness, they were wonderful. Because everybody came back on board, they understood the situation, and then they gave him their best, just like they did at the very first set we had. And here we are. Well, as filmmakers, we all have different reasons why we make movies. And of course, nobody wants to do a movie without getting back their money or without getting revenue. But like I said, there are some things you do that goes beyond the fact that, okay, I want to make this money in cinema. This money has to come from the cinema. Nobody says the money has to come from the cinema. Okay, nobody says the money has to come from DVD, or it has to come from online platform. Okay, now the movie has to do with advocacy about child marriage, about child molestation, parental negligence. I have NGOs that have supported one way or the other. The Lagos State government actually they are in support as well. Both the Ministry of Women Affairs and also the Ministry of Youth and Social Development and all that. We went on courtesy visitation, presenting to them, okay, this is this movie we have and all that. And they saw the movie, saw the clips of the movie. They were proud of one of them having to do this, and they gave their 100% support. So things like this is enough for me. Of course, I know that I'll still definitely I know I'm going to make my own money. But it's not all about me saying, okay, it's going to the cinema, all the money has to come from the cinema, or it has to come from this platform or that platform.
Gift from God, meant to be protected, meant to be nurtured. The future of our generation.
Prince Shodeke's stepdaughter. That's my character in OMONIYUN. I felt privileged because that was the first time I'll be working with him, closely with him.
With who?
With Uncle Segun Arinze. Then Uncle Muyiwa, so that was my first time with him, so I felt privileged. Like, these are the people that I grew up watching, and I would have, I would love to work with them, and that was my chance, and it was amazing. They made everything very easy for me. So.
What the feedbacks from them to you?
Yes. Uncle Muyiwa was like, that was his first time, so he was skeptical at first, like, would this girl deliver? Would he give me what I want? But not for once did he complain about my performance. And when we were done, he was like, you are a good actress, keep it up. So same with Uncle Segun too. He was like, you're a good actress, start keep it up. So yeah. I've worked and have Auntie Dayo in the past, so she just called me that, are you free on these dates? That I want to send you a script, read it and get back to me. So I did. I read the script and I told her that I was interested. And I realized that I was going to play a 13-year-old, and I was like 28 then. So I was ready, like I wanted to, do it. I was challenged, like I want to see if I could play a 13-year-old at the age of 28. Part of it, I was seeing movies that had to do with teenagers, that had to do with mannerisms and all of that. So that was basically what I did then. I'm not so spiritual or anything, but in a way I put whatever I want to do in prayers. Like, God, when I get to this set, let me not do anything that would make the director say, please, why did you cast this girl or something? So yeah, I think the director also, played his parts, and it made it very easy for me.
OMONIYUN, the defilement and destruction of the future. OMONIYUN, Segun Arinze, Dayo Amusa, Muyiwa Ademola, Toyin Alausa, Nkechi Blessing, Seilat Adebowale, Abimbola Thomas, and a host of others. OMONIYUN, coming to a cinema near you from November the 29th, 2019. OMONIYUN, the day-by-day story of a disadvantaged child. OMONIYUN, produced by Dayo Amusa and directed by Muyiwa Ademola, powered by Amzador Productions. OMONIYUN, don't miss it. Cinema calling.